Right, welcome back to Newbie Farm. Now we've got to have fun and games. For the last couple of episodes, I'm going to try and find my way around and sell everything we've got. First of all, we've got some wheat, and we're taking that. Let's just double check. We should be taking that down to the brewery. Let's just check it's the right place. Wheat. Brewery is definitely the best place for it. Right. Let's see if we can get ourselves completely and utterly lost. Let's just get some speed up. I'm taking this one because I ain't done many miles, and I'm hoping when we get to a hill that's got enough oomph to get us up there. If not, we'll soon find out. Beginning to look, it might be a bit doubtful. This is having a hell of a job just to pull this on the flat at anywhere near full speed. Right, I'm going to go over the bridge, and I think I follow round, I think it's 18 to get on the correct road. Wish me luck. And remembering we are running a more realistic on here, I'm going to drop it down a gear. It's just not quite pulling. H4. Oh, we got the speed there again. The revs have dropped again. I think we might just have to stick with that. Might have to drop it down to middle range. Let's just have a quick look at the main map as we come to the bridge. There's two ways of getting to it. And looking at it, I'm not certain if it is a direct road. Yeah, there should be. I think we go this way past 19. And we should turn off near 20. If we're wrong, we're wrong. If we're wrong, we end up at the port. Which on a Newbie for 19 is where I ended up selling everything, because that's the only place I could get into. I'm going to try this. Down in mediums range. It might just pull it a bit more now. There's only 4. Couldn't be certain if there's 4 or 5. $11 miles an hour. Oh well, back up into 4. Let's see if we can get enough speed. No, we're dropping. It looks like we're either in H3 or M4. Oh no, lost my little map. Now, someone who's really good wouldn't even be using a map, but I have a map, and I also have it tagged where we're going. Now this, I think there's possibly about 3 episodes to go. It's going to take us a couple of 3 episodes to sell everything. I might do some of it off screen to see how I feel. I might just swap over and bring the other Massey for the rest of it. I think this one might be a little bit too slow. Not really what you'd use anyway. A Caterpillar tractor, although we're not really on hard top roads. This bit's hard top, but there's a lot of pulling. I would think this has a little bit more torque than the wheeled version, but I could be wrong. And I don't even think torque is properly implemented in the game anyway. Torque, as I said before, in my mind, torque is real power, brake horsepower is illusionary power. Brake horsepower you can lose easily as your revs drop. Unless you can get maximum revs on, you can't get your brake horsepower. Torque normally comes in a lot lower down the scale. Where the old British bikes, especially the singles, used to be so good, they had so much torque, everything was very low down. Well, we're doing 11 mile an hour. And we can't get any faster if we go on to middle range. We might just get a little bit more according to we're doing 11.7 according to glance. I could actually put this onto cruise control. No, there should be a road off here, according to the map. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it might not be too bad, we might get 2 loads done a day. We'll swap over to the other track for the second load. I'm going to do 2 today, or in this episode, even if it takes us 2 days. We're not expecting any snow at all at the weather forecast. It's quite warm at the moment. We're still in very early winter, of course. First winter. And the best prices will be a little bit later, sort of midwinter, but got to stage now where I need to seriously, no, yes, I think we will drop that down to medium. As we hit a slight hill and we're struggling. Well, we've got 9,000 litres on some which is poking out somewhere around, I think it's 88 horse, or is it less than that, this one, I can't remember. It's not a lot of power. I know it's cut was more realistic from the what it says, how Black Sheep left it. There's a lot less power. Now we should be just around the corner here. Yes, here we are. Look at this, we found it. Aren't you proud of me? I've done it. I found the first one. And I think with 2 loads it's going to be about our limit a day. So it might be, I might have to do some of this off screen just to get everything done. Said I'm not expecting to make any money at all on this farm. Well, you consider we have bought a load of stuff, so it may not be so much we haven't made any money as we haven't made that big a loss. But it's pushing our money up over 5,000. What I will do is pay off the loan as we go. So I'm just about to pay off another 5,000 after this load. This has been an interesting series to do. I really have enjoyed it. It surprised me how much I have enjoyed this. Well, it is a case I'm using old equipment, and I love using old equipment. We will go back the way we came. Hopefully we know our way back. Now it should go a bit better now. In theory we should have pulled top range. Yeah, it's just, look at that, it's still, the revs are still going up. And what I keep the gearbox HUD up there so I can just keep an eye on what the gears are doing. I know I should be able to do it by reading or by listening to the engine, but I haven't got the in-game sound so high in my ears at the moment. And there we go, we just hit the lovely little auto save. It means we've been going around a quarter of an hour since I started the game up. It's little things like that you soon learn. I have autosave. I use game extension. I use the autosave on there, and I have it set to every 15 minutes. I don't feel too bad about losing 15 minutes of work, and 5 minutes as the cloud one was set, the original autosave, which is very good, and I still use it on 15 is set for 5 minutes, which is a little bit too soon to my mind. We might get 3 done. The last one might be in the dark. What's the only problem? And you know what the lights are like on these masses. I thought the one time I'd prefer to use a different make of tractor. So lights are abysmal, and I've got the darker night mod on, which makes it even worse. That's my own fault. What we may do is just fast forward through night again. Animals are well fed at the moment. Hopefully they won't come to any harm by leaving for a couple of days. But the other reason I want to end this, main reason is I'm just beginning to feel a little bit burnt out now, so I'm cutting down the amount I'm doing, as you should already know if you follow any of the 17 series especially. I'm keeping Sonoska Not by Johnny V going, as I'm keeping Blickling by Old Ball going, because those two are really me. They're my type of maps. They're a little bit big, I suppose, the fields, but apart from that, they're good, well-made maps. But I realised by doing that and then cutting down this and the Watts Farm. The Watts Farm is a very good map, as is this. I love this map, and I've been playing the 19th version, which Cavalier Roy was kind enough to let me have. Thank you, Roy. And I'm looking forward to using that properly. I'm still debating what series to do when I start 19, but there will only be 2 series based on FS19. Because I'm cutting down when 19 come to 3 videos a week only. It's just, I'm getting old, you know. And as you get old, can we keep going at this? Yes. As you get old, it gets harder to keep things going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this under the spout and change over track and see if it's a bit quicker with the other one. And the beauty is I like the gearbox on here. It's a proper gearbox. It's one I understand. Don't actually understand the other one. What I may do is change the other one back to auto, so I just swap between ratios. I don't know. No, we'll leave it as it is. Come on, make up your mind once in your life. Right? Are we under? No. Here we are. There. Right. I don't want to load that just yet. Just unhook. Put it into gear, of course, it helps. We'll just drop this over here. I'm not going to bother too much. No. 2 o'clock is one of those grey days. Which I seem to be playing quite a few maps as grey days just lately. Well, the next one is to the Bay Green, which will be going the other way. I think we'll do that and finish the bits and pieces off afterwards. So I think we've got enough. Oops. Set this. Oh, of course I've got to remember this. I think we might want lights on it. It's gonna be dark early tonight. Oh, it's raining. Yeah. I haven't got a sheet for this trailer, but I'm certainly forgive me if I don't sheet up. Well, if you don't forgive me, it's hard luck, 'cause I'm not going to. And I am unanimous in that. Yes, for all you lovers of old British comedies, 70s and 80s British comedy, you may recognise that as Mrs. Slocum's catchphrase, or one of her catchphrases in Are You Being Served? Which I'm at the moment, I'm in the middle of watching the box set. I've watched them all first time round, but I like going back and watching stuff like that again. And watch it now, a lot of years on, you realise it's not a bad series right now. You better just get rid of the barley first. And I think barley will be going to looks like the freight yard actually, so we'll just highlight the freight yard, find out where it is. Oh boy, somewhere I haven't been. Right, we're over the bridge. I don't think we can get down that side. We could have cut across 20, I don't know, it looks like it could be mountains there. Oh, I think this one's up on the hill, so I'm actually going to change that. I'm going to go to the bakery. I remember where that is now, and I'm not certain if I'll get up there. I'm probably going to go to the bakery instead. The other thing I was just going to do, of course, was repay that. You see, with 205,000 loan, slowly but surely we'd get that back, but I don't think you want to be with me while I'm doing that. Let's try this one, see if it's any quicker. At the moment not, because we're nowhere near top gear yet. Well, it's already at the same speed. That's quicker already. I think this one would go the other way. I'm just going to change my point of view so I can see ahead a bit better. Now I have to be a bit careful now. No sharp turning. More realistic with a full trailer. Like, it shouldn't be top heavy and it shouldn't overturn. You don't really want to risk it, especially if you turn sharp. Oh, what a horrible day. Luckily it is just rain, it's not snow. Now, as we're coming over the bridge, we'll do the same we did last time. Check the way out. Yes, this way. Past the shop. Then ask. But I am a man, we don't ask directions. Oh, we just had another egg laid. I don't think I've got any eggs on me. I'm not going to stop and look now. Yes, as I said, this has been great to have fun. Been playing a great map with a great mod pack, this Massey pack. Now I want to look here now. Let's stop for a minute and just check. I think we won't need to go. Oh. I think we're going this way. We've got a switch back here. It should be fun. gone slightly uphill. It does pull it out of it. So I think I'm right in not doing the freight yard. We might be losing a few pound a ton, but I think we're going to gain more than that in time. Look, we ain't got to go up there. Drop a gear. If we drop any more gears, we'll be dropping the ratio. I think we will. Actually, we'll pull ourselves slowly up this incline. This is a very hilly map. They really did put everything into this. And we're down to crawling speed now. Again, we're fully loaded. Us, just got it. Let's find the right ratio. There's one in there somewhere which will suit. Let's keep your foot flat down and just crash the box. Oh, it should be down the side. I think the end of this field. I think. I hope. Yeah, I think I was saying I haven't been to a freight yard. I have. I remember. I remember that on 19. That's one. Use modern equipment. I actually had to come back and tip some grain off. Ooh. We'll stop moving. Let's just take a little bit of a run at it. Right, put the oh, of course there's no diffs on this one. My fault for picking a terrible set of tractors to do this with. Right, let's try again. Ah, we've got movement this time though. Yeah, as I say, the freight yard, it was snowy, slippery surface. Just no way I was going to ever make that to the surface. We're only just making forward progress here, though we could drop a full ratio. I think we're going to have to. Yeah, so if we drop the full ratio, we we're not in. Yeah, this is what I found on modern stuff. Let's just go right back. Although this is set to manual, it does have this habit of changing gears all of its own, so we'll just drop it down there. Makes me wonder if I should have come the other way, the long way around, which would be past the what was it, the brewery we went to. Just steer it from side to side so we're not hitting the whole spot on. If we don't make it this time, we're going to have to turn around, go back and tip some of this off. Or find someone else to tip it. I reckon we've been about 5 minutes trying to get up this hill and we're just not going to make it. So this isn't really somewhere I can turn around very easily. We could just go back into this field here. I'm going to try to come the other way at it. Now this is the one thing you have to watch if you use more realistic. Everything has a real weight to it. That's we've discovered here. This grain has a real weight. Now it means going all the way around the way we just come. So anywhere else we could sell this? Let's just stop here. Was we somewhere that we can actually see about selling? Take that off, because we're not going to sell it there. Where are we? This was barley, wasn't it? We are. The port. Right, long way to go, but we will make for the port now. Any port in a storm, as they say. I don't know why they say it, but they do, apparently. That means that going back through this switchback, loaded. This is where I ended up selling everything, or the port's where I ended up selling everything in my first year of my 19 game. Because it's the only place I could actually get to once the snow came. It means going all the way back to the bridge. But that was of course mainly because there's a lot of snow about, and seasons, if you've got snow it will make it very difficult to get about. The friction almost disappears. It's okay if you've got a road with snow mask on, you know, so there's no snow there, but if any line snow and it is slippy. So it looks like we will be just doing 2 load, and we'll be sticking to the main roads, and as much as could be tipped over at the port the better. What we could do is a great demand at the port for everything we've got. Well, you look at that, that was about the best price what was on there. We must have tripped over a couple of hours trying to get this one delivered. You're not seeing the best of the map, are you, with this weather? It's no good me coming, you know, hovering above, because you're not going to see a lot more either. But I can recommend a map, especially if you've got smaller equipment and you like a challenge. Play it on hard with seasons, and you will have a great time. It's getting hard to actually see where the road is. It might be just my eyes, of course. Because now all the sell points are hidden away. Oh, where are we now? Are we still on the road? No. We've gone off the road. The road's here. I need a man with a red flag walking in front to point the road out to me. And we've got to get back again after this. Oh, won't that be fun? And see, on the little mini map we've now got the port flash. We can see where it's flashing. I think that's up there where those lights are. Oh, it's done it again. Why do you do that? Now I've got to get the speed up again. Thank you, Giants. It's the second recording run I think I made where going along quite nicely. And a great demand has flashed up, or a message has flashed up and has stopped everything. Oh, just for the hell of it, I'm going to give my little plea that they do the same as they did on 15. Put the message up by all means, but don't stop the action. Some of these sell points, by the way, are fun to get to. We're just passing one here now, which is a great deal of fun to try and get to now. There should be a bridge up here somewhere, or we've lost all forward momentum again. I think we're going to get here, sell off here, and that will be it. I will get the stuff back somehow or another. Whoa, not there, you fell. You've gone off the road. Ah, there we are. At least I haven't fallen in the water yet. Still time. Still time on this episode to do so. I hope not, because I've just been pulling Ducks lately. Ducks Ollie's lately. He's just finished his 24-day event, and I was saying that it was terrible. He didn't fall in the water once. He's playing one of Stevie's maps, and I can't remember which one for the life of me. But it's one where you've got a bridge you go over, and he's been close to it a few times. I think we've gone actually past it. Oh, come on. I think we've gone past the opening, haven't we? Yes, here. There I was merrily driving away. At least we made the port. I bet the price has dropped again now. And there we are, tip point. Right on. Tip it up, and let's get rid of this lot. I like the way that the gearbox mod makes the revs rise as you're lifting the buck trailer. I don't know if that's used for outboarding, but certainly used in East Anglia. Your trailer, when you're tipping it like that, it's your buck. That's better. Right, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have you aboard. Hey, don't bite much. If you hope to see a lot more of this series, sorry, that's it. And I think the Stygian gloom will do for the picture. I'll just be getting the edge up. Oh well. There's my luck. Let's get everything else back. If you've got any questions, queries, or anything else you want to say, feel free to say it. Now all I've got to do is get myself out of here and get home again. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to put you through that. You might laugh too much, and if you laugh too much, you might just do yourself a mischief. And I wouldn't want that on me conscience. So if we make our way out of here and try and find a road, at least I've got the tyre track to go back onto at the moment. It's me having saying cheerio for now. Cheerio. I thought I'd just keep you with me whilst we made the bridge, just in case I fall in the water. You might just enjoy that. I'm not going to say the second part to that phrase. This way, yeah. Right, yes. Right, fairly well together.